Hey guys, okay, so the next step following on from the previous video, we want to make sure that this goal is being has been imported into the interface so that it knows how to uh, measure or attribute a conversion that we've defined within GA. So if you go into the interface and go up to Tools and Settings, and then press Measurement and Conversions. What we want to do now is add a conversion action. So the one that we see here is based on the previous setup that we did when we created the interface account. But we want to set up a new one. We want to set up the new one that we've just made in GA. So we go ahead and press Add New Conversion Action. And then this is what we're typically presented with, but because we have created it in GA, we want to go ahead and import. We want to select it from Google Analytics and press Continue. And as you can see, the conversion goal that we've created previously has now been imported here. We select that and say Import and Continue. And there you have it. We've imported one goal from Google Analytics when we press Done. And if we go into that goal, we can now see the details of that setup. So it's important just to cross-check that everything is set up correctly. So if we go in here and say Edit Settings, conversion name is correct, so we'll say Save. Category Other. We want to, so we've defined this as a conversion, right? When people go onto the landing page and they sign up for the SEO guide, they get to the thank you page. We want to count that as a conversion. So you could either track it as a purchase or as a sign up. In this case, we'll just say it's a sign up and press Save. And then checking the value. So that's correct. We want to use the value that's defined in Analytics, and we want to use the same currency within Analytics. So that's all fine. We press Save. The source is Analytics, that's fine. The property is the SEO guide, that's fine. The count. Okay, so we've defined this as every time someone signs up to get the free guide, we want the interface to count it as one conversion. You know, people might sign up repeatedly. It's quite unlikely, but even if they do, they don't hold higher value, or because they've already received the free guide, right? So we want to make sure it counts as one. So that's fine. We'll press Save. Included in conversions column. Yes, we want this to be so within the interface. Referring back to when the previous videos when we went through navigating the interface, in the some of the columns, you can select one of them is called conversions, and we want when we're driving ads on the SERP and certain keywords have led to certain conversions, we want to be able to see that this goal is tracked as a conversion. So we keep that box ticked, press Save, and then lastly the attribution model. So this is the way that Google attribute how a click is referenced to a conversion. So there are all sorts of ways you could do this depending on your different business strategies. The sector is moving towards data-driven attribution, but the standard is last click. That means that the last click that someone engaged with along the marketing funnel that then led to a conversion is what we want to attribute that as. So we'll just select last click and press Save. And once that's done, hit Complete. And there you have it. So now when your ads are running on Google and they lead to a conversion that we've defined here, it will then track as one conversion within the interface. And you can see here that it says no recent conversions, and that's because we've just signed it up. So that's everything for now. and we can move on to the next section.